Hello, my name is Bill. I'm the pastor at Freedom's Lutheran Church. Thank you so much for joining me for this time of devotion. At least I'm hoping that you find yourself still thankful for this time of devotion. I'm hoping I'm not really stepping on any toes, but I was thinking about something this morning as I was working on a sermon about distraction. Now, I don't know how you grew up, but when I grew up, as a child, when I would approach adults, and even if I had something urgent, I had to wait. I had to wait my turn to speak up or wait for a break in the action, not so I could interrupt, but so that I could be acknowledged. And to this day, I bear that in mind. When I approach people who are conversing, I stay at a polite, respectful distance. When I'm at my best, I'm thinking about it. Um, I stay at that polite, respectful distance so that I'm not interrupting the conversation. And then when the time is right, I move in and work my way into the group, work my way into the conversation, say what needs to be said, and then move on from there. And as a kid, I had to wait until the parents were done, so the grown-ups were done talking, and then I would be acknowledged. Yeah, Billy, what you got? And I could express my excitement, or I could ask the question that was burning in my heart. It seemed like forever for them to be done. But then they would take the time then to acknowledge me. Now, fast forward here, I'm 50 years old, so this is fast forward 50 years later, right? I'm 56, fast forward 50 years later. And it seems like when our cell phones go off, they are almost allowed to interrupt. And I've seen people pull out their cell phone in the middle of a conversation, even a quite serious conversation. They're going like this with their thumbs. And I thought to myself, how much of my life is distracted like that? How much of my life, maybe not distracted, but how much of my life is interrupted like that? And do I allow for these interruptions to the detriment of the conversation that I have going on with the live person in front of me? What if I treat my cell phone like that young child who's coming up to interrupt when grown-ups are talking? What if I went ahead and instead of being distracted or thinking about giving that my attention, what if I just asked that person to wait 15 minutes or an hour until I'm done with a conversation or I'm done with a meeting, and then I can turn and give them my full attention? I could turn and actually spend a few minutes interacting back and forth. That might be an easier way to live. That might be a more productive way to live. It would certainly be a more honoring way to live to the people that are around me with whom I'm conversing face to face, with whom I'm conversing in person. I found that even when it's urgent, there's a lot of times when a few minutes delay is not going to hurt. Now, like I said, hopefully I didn't step on your toes, but I'm sitting here and I'm reading Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train children in the right way, and when old they will not stray, is how it reads here. In other Bible translations, it says, train a child up in the way he or she should go, and the child will not depart from it. So maybe we need to treat our cell phones like children and make sure that they are in a place that promotes healthy relationships between us and the person with whom we're conversing face to face, healthy relationships with them as we converse with people over messenger or text messaging and phone calls, etc., etc. I hope you found this useful. It's certainly something to reflect upon. If you care for further reflections, go to friedens.church, Friedens.church, and you can look for other devotions there. Give button. You've got various articles to help you with your spiritual growth, get you started in reading the Bible, all kinds of good stuff there. Thank you once again for spending this time with me, and God willing, I look forward to seeing and spending time with you tomorrow.